Engure Municipality is a true haven of peace on the coast of the Gulf of Riga. It includes Engure, Smarde, and Lapmešciem's rural territories. This area is characterized by one of the longest coastlines in Latvia. Forests, agricultural land, lakes, and moorlands form a considerable part of the territory. The largest towns and villages are Engure, Smarde, Lapmešciems, Ragaciems, and Milskalne. Ancient fishing villages line the coast. The center of Bigaunsiems is marked by a heritage pine, which has been growing there since bygone times. Due to its scenic nature, it was chosen as a location for the iconic Latvian movies Fisherman's Son and In the Shadow of Death. Lapmešciems is characterized by a white beach with gnarled pine trees growing in its dunes. There's a school, stadium, and a modern sports complex in the center of Lapmešciems, and the Rural Territory Administration is located in the People's House. Antinciems is a few kilometers away, on the shore of Lake Kanieris. The main occupation here has always been farming. A sandy beach, ancient fishermen's houses, and modern villas, Ragaciems welcomes everybody to the renowned fish market. There is a lighthouse on the Cape which has been showing the way to seafarers for decades. The Slow Mile is a route leading to Klapkalnsiems through a strip of forest by the sea. Word has it that this is where robbers used to attack travelers in the olden days. The modern picnic areas along the Slow Mile are popular among tourists. In ancient times, there was a border post by the Lačupite River's estuary into the sea, but today it is the location of Klapkalnsiems. Here you will see both fishermen's houses and modern vacation homes. After Klapkalnsiems, where the road winds into the forest, you will find Lake Valgums, on the shore of which visitors are welcome to the Valguma Pasaule Recreation Center. Smarde, the administrative center of the municipality, was first mentioned in historical sources as early as the 13th century. The Riga-Tukums railway line passes through Smarde, which has its own train station. Close by, you will find the Vējudārs leisure park and monument by Karlis Zāle, commemorating the Latvian War of Independence. The front line crossed this territory during both the First and Second World Wars. Today, there's a kindergarten, culture center, stadium, and school in Smarde, as well as several production plants, the produce of which is popular throughout Latvia. The former Army airfield has been turned into a modern airport with a renovated runway and an impressive passenger terminal. The hallmark of Milskalne is the Slockenbecke Manor, which accommodates the People's House, Road Museum, and a hotel. There's also a primary school in Milskalne. The local architecture consists of private houses and apartment buildings. The nearby Milzukalnshill can be seen from afar and has long served as the main landmark for fishermen. The manor complex in Cerkste has been beautifully restored, while Cerkste Hill offers a panoramic view in all directions. The center of Apšuciems is marked by its main crossroads with a store, cafe, and bus stop. The men of Apšuciems have always been renowned as skilled fishermen who always returned from the sea with a good catch. The grain warehouse, built on the shore in the middle of the 18th century, later became a herring saltery and cannery, but was turned into a school at the beginning of the 20th century. For 3 centuries, Pliensiems has been known as a popular swimming place, visited by dukes, princesses, and even empresses. A large white dune stands in the very middle of Pliensiems. The buildings that have been built over the last few years harmoniously blend in with the traditional scenery of the fishing village. This is also home to the unique sprawling garden of conifer collector Aris Alders. At the beginning of the 20th century, Tiesterciems was a noteworthy shipbuilding center, and several renowned Latvian sea captains have come from here. Since the middle of the 20th century, the village has been a popular children's resort, and now it is the location of the Albatross Youth Leisure Complex. The first fishermen's houses of Abrāciems were built between 2 capes, one of which was washed away over the years. However, it still carries the name of the village of 2 capes. Nowadays, guests are welcome to a camping area and a blue flag beach. Pērciems is characterized by a shallow and stony beach. Fishermen's boats can be seen moored on banks quite a ways from the shore. The oldest fish processing company in Latvia is still operating in Pērciems. The neighboring Lake Engure is a true paradise for nature lovers. Here you will see rare plants, nesting birds, and wild cows and horses grazing in the meadows around the lake. And finally, we have reached Engure, the largest village in the municipality. Here too, the fishing and fish processing traditions are still very much alive. The village is split in two by the coastal road. On one side lies the stony beach with the ancient fishermen's houses and a harbor, and on the other side, modern private houses. The rural territory municipality, a secondary school, stadium, kindergarten, and the newly built music and art school can all be found in the center of Engure. Life in Engure Municipality has always been strongly affected by the sea. The largest villages and inviting white sand beaches can be found on its coastline, while the inland thrives with green forests and fertile fields. However, nature is not the only thing the locals are proud of. There is also an active economic and cultural life, which is made special by the presence of its ancient traditions. Our modern-day Engure Municipality is rich in traditions, open to new opportunities and ever-changing, just like the sea itself.